Hey mediums, is this you? Do you sometimes wonder why it is taking you forever to get from point A to point B in your development, in your mediumship? Do you feel that you're just spinning wheels? You feel like a hamster in the spinning wheel and you're not getting anywhere? Well, I have a theory. I believe that as mediums, as we're developing, we tend to go through stages. Stay with me, and I'm going to tell you about the 4 stages that I believe most mediums go through as they begin to develop. All right, now let's talk about the first stage. The first stage I like to think of as the comfort stage. There's a comfortableness about what we're doing. So we are aware of the spirit world, we're aware of things that are going on around us. So we allow the people in the spirit world that we already know. We allow our loved ones, friends, those people to come a little closer to us so that we may start to experiment with energy and how to work with the energy, how to communicate with the spirit world, and that sort of thing. We feel very comfortable at this stage because we know these people that are coming forward. We know that they're not going to hurt us or harm us in any way. And so we just say, hey, come, work with me. Let me see if this is real. So you're very much in that experimental stage, but it's also that comfort stage. You know, I remember for me, I would allow my dad and my granddad to come close to me because I felt very comfortable with them. And so they were the first spirit world, people in the spirit world that I really started to communicate. Not that I wasn't aware of spirit, not that I didn't see spirit growing up as a child or even into my early adulthood. I saw them. I just didn't really want to communicate with them, you know? Understand that? Been there? Yeah. The second stage for me is the unknown stage. This is where you become very comfortable communicating with family members, people that you've known that are in the spirit world. And now you go, all right, I'm going to get brave here. I'm going to invite my friends over and I'm going to practice on them and see if I can bring their family members through, just like I talk to my own family members. And so you get brave, you invite them over, and you start experimenting with working with energy and with people in the spirit world that you've never met. And I call this the unknown stage because you're still not sure. You're still kind of hesitant about allowing some spirit person to come forward that you've never met. And there's still a lot of unknown there. Still a lot of unknown. And it just depends on the length of these stages. Really depends on you and how serious are you in trying to move forward and learn as much as you can. Or it could also be what's available for you. You may live in a place that there's nowhere to go to learn. So everything kind of just depends on you, your situation, and whatnot. I know for me, the comfort zone stage was for probably the first 40, 45 years of my life. I was in that comfort stage. And it wasn't until later in life that I decided, okay, now I'm ready to really start getting serious with this. Let's start working with people that I don't know. Okay? So, don't feel bad if you're in one stage longer than another stage. That's just all part of the game, okay? And you will work and go at your own pace, at your own speed. All right, third stage. The third stage is that stage where, man, you've been given readings to your friends. You're really feeling comfortable. Maybe by now you've found some places where you can go and study. And you decide, all right, I'm going to invite the spirit world, known and unknown, to come closer than they've ever come before. And when this happens, your energy, their energy, begins to blend And when that energy begins to blend like this, you'll find that the evidence that you give begins to just roll off your mouth a lot easier. You still have some pauses. You still have some times where you have to stop and think, or you have to stop and go, what was that you were trying to tell me? You still have that, but it's so much easier now. It's all starting to come together. You feel that you're making some headway and everything's starting to click. That's the third stage, where you invite the spirit world to come closer than they've ever been. And then the fourth stage is when you're really starting to feel comfortable. You feel confident in yourself. You feel confident in the spirit world. You're trusting more than you've ever trusted before. And now you just say, all right, here I am, spirit world. I surrender. Use me as a channel. Allowing that spirit world to come closer and closer and closer so that they may use you as a channel to deliver the words that they want their loved ones to hear. This is the stage that we all want to get to. And you'll have to remember as mediums that these stages, we can go into that fourth stage and then find ourselves back in that third stage. That happens. So we might go like this between these four stages, because it's like a roller coaster. You never know what's going to happen in the world of mediumship. So don't worry about that. Just trust. Just keep trusting. And know that if you've been to stage 3 and you find yourself back in stage 2, just know you can get right back there. You're just going to have to work a little harder. That's all. It's like the 2-step, the dance. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. It happens. All right, so guys, today we've talked about 4 stages that we go through in our development. We've talked about the first stage being the comfortable stage. The second stage is the unknown stage. The third stage is come closer than you've ever come before stage. And the fourth stage is where you just surrender. Hey, I hope you can take something from this little lesson that I've given today. And if you had, in the comments down below, can you just type something that you can take away from this lesson? And if you really enjoyed it, please, please share it. Share it on Facebook, share it on Twitter, share it on Instagram, share. I love it when I can help other mediums reach the goals that they are going through in their development. Because, hey, I've been there. I know what it's like. It's not easy. So, guys, thank you for listening. And down below, you'll find links to my website. You'll find links to a Facebook group that I have where people can come into the group. And once a week, we have Zoom practices where you can practice your mediumship on people that you don't know. I have live feeds, live discussions, live Q&A. It's a place of learning. So if you're interested in any of those, please, by all means, find me on Facebook. It's Medium's Corner or K Reynolds Medium for Facebook. All right, guys, be your own medium. Keep on trucking. You can do this. You got this.